Hello Libra, welcome to your reading, and as always I hope you're doing well. And if you're new here, my name is Joe and I will be doing your reading for all Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus placements. Okay, as usual Libra, please do keep in mind that my readings are timeless and they are general, so just take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. And the best time for you to watch or listen to my readings is when you come across them, or if the title catches your attention. That's why they're timeless, and that's usually how it works. Do feel free to browse my channel. You might want to check some of the previous readings that I've done for your sign. But more than anything, do check what other signs you have in other placements, mostly Moon, Rising, and Venus. Don't just focus on your Sun sign. Then you can go ahead and check out some of the readings that I've done specifically for those signs. Mostly if you're having a hard time finding a reading that resonates with you at this current moment of your life. Sometimes that happens. It usually means that your messages are just simply coming stronger from those placements. It all depends on your current life path and journey. And last but not least, please do subscribe, hit the like button, leave me a comment. I would truly appreciate it very much. It's always the best way to support a channel and to help it grow. And thank you to all of you who have already liked, commented, subscribed, and for your kind donations. I truly appreciate all of your support. All right, Libra? All right, let's get started. Okay. Libra, you've got the King of Wands as the starting energy of your reading, or the current energy that you're dealing with, or the heart of the matter. And well, Libra, the King of Wands is telling you that I think it's time for you to take action, to do something about a situation. I think you are meant to, you're meant to stand up. You see how he's sitting in this chair? That body language is about, just about to stand up and do something about whatever it is. It's about taking matters into your own hands, probably taking control of the situation, you going after something. Okay, but this is about not sitting on your ass any longer and just start taking action. And I think they're telling you that if you are trying to go after something, they're telling you to go ahead and do it, because I think you are very protected. We have the salamander here, which is on the floor, and he's got salamanders on his cloak. And that's a sign, as the spiritual meaning of the salamander is that you have divine protection from fire, from getting burnt, or from something, not working out the way it should. I don't know. They're just saying that it's okay for you to go after whatever it is that you want to. Okay, so you are protected. Yeah, I think this is a green light for you to just go ahead and go after your desires, to be in control of your life, to be in charge of something. I don't know. Let's see. Let's continue. We'll figure out. Now, crossing you, challenging or blocking you is the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. I get this, probably, it could be that there could be a bit of overthinking. Too much planning, maybe. Don't hold yourself back. Some of you, there might be this lack of confidence where you are starting to ask yourself if you will be able to pull through, if you will be able to support yourself, or maybe even support others. Will you be self-sufficient, or are you self-sufficient? I think you've got all this. Yeah, it's a lot of overthinking, and it's holding you back from going after what you're meant to. This is divine masculine energy and very divine feminine energy. It doesn't matter what gender you are. The problem is that I think you're a little bit off balance here. Your divine feminine might be overthinking things too much. You might be a little worried about what's going to happen. How are you gonna manage things? How are you gonna pull through? And the King of Wands is telling you, no, it's time. It's time to take action. It's time to take matters into your own hands. It's time to do something. Okay, so yeah, you might be a little worried about what's going to happen. How are you going to succeed? How are you going to pull it off? Okay, it's perfectly normal. Proper planning is always good, but don't let that stop you and halt you and hold you back from doing what you're meant to do. This is what we call analysis paralysis, when you're just overthinking things too much and it's preventing you from taking action. Okay. Crowning you, conscious mind, you are aware of this, or you're constantly thinking about it. Seven of Cups. It's this confusion. You might be having a hard time making the right decisions. Maybe your emotions are getting the best of you. Libra, there's too many options. You're getting distracted. You're getting confused. There's a lot of confusion here. You have to stay more focused. This is part of this overthinking. I can feel it. It's like you're considering things. I think you're meant to go after what you've really been called to do. Whatever it is that you really want to do, you really want to go after. And I know that sounds quite difficult to believe in, but I think you're meant to go after what really emotionally fulfills you. I think, Libra, you have already tried many other things and have not worked out the way you would have expected them to. Because I think Divine is really trying to tell you that you're meant to do something and you haven't done that. You haven't given that a chance. You haven't given yourself that chance, that opportunity to do that. There's you gotta get your head straight here. Too much overthinking. You're just meant to go after something here. And you're protected. That's what I said. Don't think that you're going to get burnt by going after or chasing something that you really want. I think you're meant to do that. It's stepping into this fiery energy. If you have fire in your chart, I don't know. If not, you're meant to take advantage of something here. Okay, but you're meant to step into this fiery energy and do something now. Right. If you have clarity in your mind, you will. I don't know. I have a sense for some of you, you're not very sure of exactly what it is that you want, but something in your mind you're gonna have to get some type of clarity. Put your mind in clear, quiet your mind so that you can really analyze and think things properly, and then finally decide that there is this one thing that you really want to do. That's for those of you who are not really sure, okay, of what it is that you want. But I'm sure that you do. You're just meant to just take action. That's all. But look, subconscious mind. It's about putting that mind in that clear, that quiet mindset. This is finding that moment of rest to get that clarity. Okay, you're meant to withdraw and overthinking things is really it's really distracting you. It's not letting you think thoroughly. I think some of you are already overwhelmed. That's what it is. Some of you are overwhelmed with too many options, and they're telling you that it's time to just first, take a breather here. Step back before you take action, so that you can really be sure of what you really want now, so you can go after it. But stop overthinking and overcomplicating things. And that's why this is below you, because it's your subconscious mind. Divine wants you to focus more on this. Divine wants you to find a moment of peace and to stop overwhelming yourself with so many options, ideas, plans, and just go after this one thing that you're meant to go after. Okay, so yeah, stop overthinking things. Look at that. There you are. This is behind you. This is the reason why you're going through this. Justice, Libra energy. Okay? When I see your major arcana come out, it means that you're meant to step into your power. And this is about, karmic justice. Maybe some of you have already gone through something in your life. In your lives. Maybe some of you have already paid some type of karmic debt. Maybe you have, you have already accomplished something, or you have finally closed the cycle. And it's time for you to have a new beginning here. And justice, divine justice has seen what you've been through, and it wants to reward you now. But you have to trust yourself that you are capable of doing this and going after it. But just stop overthinking things so much and overwhelming yourself. Okay? Try to relax. Try to find a peaceful moment so that you can meditate and get this clarity, these answers of what you are meant to do. And not only that, but to prove to yourself that you can do it. Okay? This is also telling me that divine justice is behind you, supporting you. Okay? But you have to be true to yourself and to your calling, so that things become balanced and fair and just. Okay? You have to leave something behind and just, no longer deal with it. Allow divine, allow karmic justice to deal with it. You take care of yourself for now and start going after your dreams. In front of you, Queen of Swords, or near future, or where you're meant to go, or where you're meant to be headed to. Queen of Swords is, that's your energy also. Finally dealing with something, learning to be more true, loyal to yourself. Okay? Stop overthinking things. This is finally dealing with the truth about everything, and learning to, it's something about making decisions for yourself with a clear mindset. See how her head is above the clouds. She's getting this clarity. She's learning or starting to deal with things in a different way, responding to things in a different way. Okay? Because you're being more true and loyal to yourself, because you finally learn to relax and put your mind in peace. Okay? And you learn to stop overthinking and overcomplicating things so much. You are an earth sign, so I really think that sometimes you might overcomplicate things in your mind a little too much. You might overthink things to the point where you become stagnant, you get stuck, and you don't know what to do. Okay? This is how you should see yourself or respond to the situation. Absolutely, at once. It's about flowing. This is going with the flow of things. This is movement. This is quick movement. This is just go for it. And understand that things will start, once you take action, things will start unfolding for you. Okay? You have to have faith here. You have to trust yourself. This is divine telling you that once you take action, things are going to start unfolding. Things will start changing. Things will start manifesting. But this is that fluidity. This is going with that flow. And you going with that flow. And allowing things to flow. Okay? So that's what you have to do. You are being your worst enemy. You are overthinking things. Overcomplicating things, getting overwhelmed. You might be even worrying about things that haven't even happened. You might be even making, or, imagining the worst scenarios in your mind when you haven't even started. Surrounding, influencing, or inspiring you. Four of Wands. This is about wanting to be in a situation where, I guess there's more harmony, more equity, more equal give and take. Celebration. You want to celebrate something. This is like, like graduation day, like when people get married, It's finally saying finally. This is like when you finally buy your first home, when you finally get that job. You really want to accomplish this and be in this space, in this environment. And whatever it is that you're going or you're meant to go after, because it can be whatever it is, a job, a new lifestyle, a relationship, or just a project, a personal project, a new business. You really want to get there. So what's holding you back? It's calling you. Actually, it's calling you. That's why it's surrounding you. It's influencing you. This energy is calling you. It's like, come on, Libra. Please rise and take action. Stop overthinking things. Your hopes and fears, you got the Ace of Wands. I mean, really? I can't make this up. You really want this new beginning, something passionate, another opportunity, a new chance, exciting. Whatever you do, make sure that it excites you, it fulfills you. You're meant to go after what it is that makes you feel this way. I think you have already tried many other things, or you're considering your options. If you are considering your options, they're telling you, just step back so that you can make the right decision before you take action. Okay, which is also the best advice I can give you, if that is the case. But once you do that, you're meant to go after this new beginning, which you really want. You are really desiring something new here. Okay. Outcome or advice. Empress, Taurus energy. I really love this. I think they're really telling you, Libra, that you are meant to see yourself as this energy or, individual personality. Try to envision yourself like this. This all four queens in one. Empress is the most beautiful card the tarot. She is beautiful. She is very loving, caring, supportive. You're in this energy where you're overthinking things. No, you're meant to shine. This is living a new lifestyle. This is you finally seeing how capable you are, being independent and self-sufficient. Okay? The Empress can do well on her own. Doesn't matter what gender you are, you're meant to embody this divine feminine energy. Self-independent, self-sufficient. She doesn't need anyone. Doesn't mean that you don't need anyone. No, I'm not saying that. But you can make it on your own. So yeah, there might be some lack of confidence here. This is where your overthinking comes from you trying to figure out if you'll be able to make it. And yes, and they're telling you that you are going to become that Empress if you just take action. Empress, you know, if it's a relationship and you want to be with someone, you know, the only person that you can be with is an Emperor. And that's the only type of person that you will and you should allow into your life, or the type of situation that you want, something that is equal to you, you know. So if you're going after a job, make sure that it's something that's at your level. Not only that, but that you enjoy it or that you're happy with it. Whether it's a person or situation, but you have to take action. Okay? There you are. Bottom of the deck, there's your Emperor. Aries energy. This is also, you know, being in control, taking action, being in charge of your life, of your destiny. You're meant to rise and do something here. But then again, Empress and the Emperor, that's your divine pair. Beautiful. Knight of Swords, yeah, please, it's time to move forward. It's time for movement. It's time to make things flow. Don't stay stuck overthinking things. You're just complicating things with your worrying. You're overwhelmed. Don't get overwhelmed. It's time to get this clarity and have a new beginning for you to become this beautiful Empress energy, who will undoubtedly, at some point, be in a perfect divine balance. Masculine, feminine energies will be balanced. And if it's a relationship, you will find that person that is just the right one for you, the right type, what you should deserve, what you deserve. Okay? Can't speak today. I'm sorry about that, but yeah, you're meant to move forward. And there's your Hermit, Virgo energy. That's, yeah. Listen to your higher self. Listen to your voice. Let yourself be guided. You are wise, Libra. Okay? Listen to your intuition. The answers you are seeking are deep within, but you need to withdraw and find these moments of solitude, quietness, to find these answers, the clarity that you need, so you're no longer overwhelmed. Okay? Okay, let's get additional messages, advice, or warnings from this other deck. Just your Ace of Wands again. Okay? Just in case I'm missing something, then we'll close your reading with the Woodland Warden's Oracle deck. Okay, 2 more shuffles. Yeah, this is just a lot of overthinking here. It's not letting you move forward. It's not letting you make the right decisions, take action the way you're meant to. What other messages do you have for Libra regarding this reading or situation, please? If there's something else they need to know, what would it be? Please, what other messages do you have for Libra? Thank you. Oh, okay. That's it. 4 cards. Libra, I got the 10 of Pentacles in the bottom of the deck, and this immediately is telling me that you are going to reach a status of success. This is finally reaching this state of abundance, health, wealth. It could be even something generational. Okay? But this is reaching stability. Okay? Right. Okay. So Libra, the 4 cards are, one is the Page of Wands. From the Page of Wands, and then we have the King of Wands. You know, don't be afraid to go after something and starting all over again. And this new beginning, you know, you're meant to start fresh. You're meant to start all over again. If that is the case, don't fear that. Okay? Undoubtedly, you will continue. Things will flow. But just start taking the first steps into this new journey. Okay? King of Cups is you finally, you know, being in control of your emotions. Don't overthink things. Don't let your emotions get the best of you. Don't become overwhelmed. Okay? Try to be more in control of your emotions. This is why it's very important that you find this solitude and get this clarity, so that this divine messages can come to you, and then you can make the right decision in your life of whatever it is that you want to do here. Okay? Then I've got the Hierophant, which is Taurus energy also. You are protected. You are being given the keys to new opportunities, to open new doors for new beginnings. Okay? Divine knowledge, but have faith, and you are protected. You are being watched over. Remember that you have justice behind you. Maybe some of you have already closed the cycle here, and it's time for you to go after your new beginning. And then I've got Judgment. It's time. Libra, it's time. Don't wait any longer. It's time to rise and shine. It's time for you to leave something behind. You're not meant to stay here anymore. That's why you're meant to answer to this higher calling. The trumpet is playing. This is the alarm clock going off. Come on, Libra. It's time. It's time to rise and shine and go after your new life, your new beginning, your new journey. Okay? Okay, Libra, let's close your reading with the Woodland Warden's Oracle deck. Then I'll send you off your way. Just shuffle it one time. Messages do you have for Libra, please? Other messages do you have for Libra, please? Libra, you got the Trout and the Lily of the Valley, which means purification. Okay? Number 43. Oh God. I'm so confused with the Roman numerals. XL. Yeah, that's 43. Of course. There you go. Sorry about that. I sometimes forget my Romans, but anyway, purification. Both the trout and the lily of the valley symbolize return and restoration. A river or lake teeming with trout indicates a balanced and healthy ecosystem. Conservation efforts at rewilding streams often focus on reintroducing trout to their native habitats once rivers have been decontaminated and barriers such as dams removed. Likewise, in the Victorian language of flowers, the lily of the valley communicates a return to happiness. This is perhaps due to the legend of Saint Leonard, a hermit said to have slain the last dragon in England. Wherever the blood of the dragon was spilled, lilies of the valley grew, and once the dragon was killed, Saint Leonard returned to his life of peaceful solitude. Kind of, something about that solitude, that moment of quietness. In the upright position, it says that your difficulties are subsiding and happiness will soon be restored. Now is the perfect time for quiet meditation and deep introspection. In the reverse, it says that a toxic element is in the way of your happiness. Consider what pollutants may be upsetting your balance and seek to remove them. It could be that overthinking or something that's making you overthink things. Okay? 2 questions you have to ask yourself with this card is 1, is there a harmony within my personal ecosystem? And number 2 is, how do I tell the difference between a toxic person, situation, or idea and one that is required for balance? All right, Libra. Libra, that's the best I can do for you for now. I hope this reading helps you and it gives you the guidance and the answers that you are seeking at this moment of your life. And if you do like and enjoy this reading, please do hit the like button, leave me a comment. I would truly appreciate it very much. And Libra, as usual, I hope to see you next time. And please do stay safe, be happy, and stay very blessed. Goodbye.